So I'm here at the newest base, and it's a little bit dark outside, but that's okay because I'm gonna focus more on building inside today. I've done a lot of the cosmetic stuff for getting kind of the layout done. It's time to dive into doing a lot of the interior, at least as much as I can. So I'm gonna do some decorating today, but I'm gonna be focusing around vanilla decorations because, well, the decorations mod is not up to date to work with just Nautilus. It still needs SML helper, which does not work with the current version of Nautilus. And any mods that are actually updated to work with Nautilus and not need SML helper, you run into problems, as I did. So I can't do anything right now that would require the decorations mod. And also the FCS mods are not finished still at this point for 2.0. And I'm having an issue with the deep drillers not maintaining their inventories when I close out the game. And so I'm not getting any supplies to make money. So I'm not going to be doing a lot right now with the FCS stuff because I don't have any money coming in. But even with those restrictions, we've got a good few things we could do vanilla wise for this. And I can always leave room for some other vanilla stuff. And oh yeah, I got that. So let's make sure I go ahead and get my ladder. Yeah, we'll just do it right here. All right, there we go. So I want to have, I guess, the upstairs. Granted, Subnautica below zero, we got things like the shower, toilet, things like that. We don't have that in this one. We got the partitions in the large room, but we didn't get the shower stuff and everything. So I feel like I want to make this, just do this area as, hopefully I can make this work. Some kind of, basically a shower type of thing. I'm just going to split it like this. One side and then this side as well, just to make it easier so I'll remember. We'll do toilets. I'm just gonna put a sign. I'm not even worried about keeping the sign. This is just to help me remember how I'm laying everything out. Toilets, showers. There we go. And this will be kind of like a dressing room type area, I guess. You know, trash can makes sense. You might throw away some tissue, you know, whatever. Or, you know, it could be not even a trash can. It could be the hamper for wet towels. I feel like showers might have a shelf for towels, fresh towels there. And then maybe a bench out here to when you're getting dressed afterwards or undressed. I don't know, maybe, you know, take your shoes off before you come in here kind of thing. Let's do kind of a kitchenette type area. So not exactly going to be the main food production area, but we'll have like a kitchenette type of thing. Why is that not going any closer? Rename base. I'm not sure why we'll rename it, and I know there was a bug with this where it wasn't keeping the name. So super secret mega secret. Oh, well, I can't type any further. Area Subnautica 51. There we go. So it almost creates kind of like a divider. So we'll have, like, there's food, you know, here's your snack bar and everything. Come over here, get something to eat, drink, you know, just basic snacks. And then we're going to have the dining, like, oh, hey, chill eating area, like right over here. Like cool, you know, you can see your friend over there getting some chips, but at the same time, you got fish in the way. It looks nicer. I'm just going to do 3 chairs per table. That it feels like, you know, you got a little bit more elbow room when you're not worried about somebody being too close by. And just to add a little greenery, I'll throw in those. And yeah, you know, we'll do some plant pots here. Why not? Something just to add a little bit extra greenery. You know, that idea of fresh air. Ideally using these with plants from the decorations mod, so I'll probably just wait for right now instead of putting something in. Now for sleeping arrangements, I'm just going to do basically a hallway. All the way across the room. Like that. So we just got one long hallway. And we're going to do doors. Maybe you need to make sure I put the walls in first before I go through. Like, I was about to put a door right there. It's not going to work. Bed. Yes. And then I want to say I don't remember for sure. It has been a while since I did that in Below Zero, but I feel like I had to do something like that to get it to place above it. And it's trying. It's not exactly the most level. Oh, what? No! Oh, I think that's what I did. I had to do like some shelves sticking out like that. Yep, there it goes. That. Oh, it's actually further back than that bed would go. Let's see if I can make that one go a little bit further back. Yes! Alright, so they're going to look the exact same. But I've got a bunk bed at least. It's still not all the way back. That was in the wall, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, dude, like, this is the less private bunk bedroom. So again, I'm using building tweaks, and all my mods are listed below as always. But I'm using building tweaks, which means you can build in places you're not supposed to build. In this case, I am building on top of these shelves. Yeah, like that. See? So the shelves are serving as the platform to allow me to build above. And that's, you know, that's the trick. That's all there is to it. And done. Okay, so that's all the beds. Obviously, we need some kind of, you know, clothing storage for them. So let's go with these. You know what? Give them a little semblance of privacy. Let's see if I can get this to, like, oh yeah, like that. That's pretty good. Right there. That looks almost dead center. Oh, well. There's going to be a tiny gap. I can live with that. And there we go. Look at that. Lovely lockers. They can put their clothes in there. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and right here, get kind of close. We'll throw in like some kind of plant there. Nothing too extravagant layers, just something to kind of help hide that gap between the two. And 2 lockers. That leaves me room for some decorative posters, things like that, you know, decorations mom would let me craft. So that gives me a total of 10 beds. So 10 people stationed here right now is kind of the way it's set up. Like, you know, I'm still debating on this spot right here. You can't see it right now. It's dark down here, but terraformer gun, knocking out a piece of that terrain so I could put another large room there. Of course, then I'll have to knock out even more to put another one there, unless I just build downwards. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I may end up, you know, I may end up building downwards here. May just have it be like, ooh, you know, that could be it. This is like the priority officers. We got the captain, co-captain, some of the lead officers, and then we have down below here the grunts, the low-level scientists, because this is a research, you know, secret military research facility. So now I've got, hopefully, enough quartz. And with that in mind, I'm going to finish up something I've been meaning to do, or been thinking about I need to do. And before I do that, I'm going to make sure this is properly blocked. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it facing that way. Ah, leave me alone. Stupid bone shark. I see you. I see that tail. They just won't stop attacking me while I'm trying to place down a room. Anyway, let's do a stack of large rooms right here. The very end of the room. Because instead of doing like I'm going to stagger this and have them all linked together in some fancy You know, like this floor has 2 sides and down below is in the middle so you can crisscross between them. No, we're going for power density here. As many ampules as I can because they're going to get mulched. And because of their alien containment mod, they also produce power for the base. And so I just come down to the topmost level and just swim down from there. If I want to keep building lower, I can. And this will give me a nice top-down view on each side. So I can go throw some ampules in, and then we'll have the bioreactors going around this level. And because I'm reinforcing, I got the doors there, because this is kind of like if the glass breaks, pressure goes off, it floods the room just from what's in the alien containments. I want to have this room reinforced. I want to kind of treat it as you don't want to have these rupture and flood the rest of the base. You also don't want to have these rupture and release the ampules into the surrounding waters because it could cause problems for the whole setup here. Ooh, yeah, now I'm all the way up to 60. And I didn't even take any more reinforcements out, so I think I'm good for now. Let's go grab some ampules from the other base. I am planning to dismantle this base once I've got enough stuff set up at this new one. And I even have this one. This will be gone. What was my initial starting base and kind of got things rolling is now going to be replaced with the super secret base. So I think I'm going to leave just 2. Yeah, 2. Because we got... Well, I'm going to take the eggs as well. That way I have some eggs going at the other one. That'll speed things up a little bit. I'm just going to leave these 2. And if they produce more before I dismantle that part of the base, fine. Just means more for throwing in the bioreactor. We'll just do this at the closest to... I guess I consider it kind of towards the front facing because it's closest to where I started building. And maximum ampules for the moment. Yeah, nice. Vertical look down. You know, once I know how deep I want this to go, if I want to do 5 levels, or just the 3 levels, once I know I've got enough, I'm going to put plants in the bottom. But if I do it now, and then I extend it down, the plants will go bye-bye. So this will be the workroom, kind of power management room. Display-wise, I kind of want 2 things. I want the picture frame, just so I could use it to a certain degree. But I also want FCS, because the FCS mods had TVs, and I feel like that would be kind of good. I really want like a custom screen where we can go and kind of, not through a picture, but through like choosing some options, you know, have a customizable thing, or maybe just a mod that's got some custom images for like power, you know, station type stuff, things like that. If you know of one, put it in the comments below, because I would like to find something like that. But for now, we'll just go with production corner. Yeah, we'll just do like this. We'll have the all-in-one fabricator, which should be good enough. We'll have the modification station. I definitely need power charging here, especially since right now I don't have a working Cyclops dock with Nautilus. I'm gonna have the charger here. I could put it on the other end where the Cyclops dock will be, but for now I'll just have it here. Start pulling some of my power cells out, recharging. They're getting a little low. I'm gonna start with trying to get a properly centered desk. So I'll have somebody that's lucky, gets a nice somewhat view, rock wall, and you know, some blood vine. All right, so we got 2 desks right there, so I had to work. I feel like really want to have like a console command room look to it, like something around here. I need the picture frame. And something else I missed. Mr. Coffee. Finally unlocked it. Ah, it took way longer to find the unlock for the picture frame than I thought it would. But along the way, I did get some decorative supplies. Okay, it's not exactly a drink, but it kind of can count in a way. It's a flask, and because I have no other reason to use them, I'll put a couple of carry-alls in here just as a, somebody left their duffel bag out. We'll do it right here like this, yeah. Let's do a counter right there. And it'll be like we're using our scientific instruments. It's a fluid analyzer, and I got more than one of them apparently. To analyze some stuff, and I'll probably put like a little. I'll find some kind of screen I can put there. Give me some kind of again picture mod, something that'll have like the look of something techie. And fluid analyzer, because we might want to check the pH or something of the water here. And look at that. I dropped 2 eggs initially. I've got 3 more already dropped. They array to make some babies. So this is a little embarrassing. I decided to go around and to help myself remember, since I'm doing this over so many videos, over so much time, I put signs up to help me remember the theme of each big room, like utility room, so I don't just see the desk and wonder what's going on. And the command room, and then that's like the welcoming room or reception room for when guests show up in their Cyclops. And it made me realize this is supposed to be a super secret research base. I'm calling it area Subnautica 51 or however I did that. And it made me realize there's an important area I am missing. Where's the research being done? So I'm just going to do a compartment off of here, kind of like I did at the other location for dropping down. And I'm just going to build down, I don't know, a little bit. It's not going to be too far down. I feel like this is deep enough. It's a good distance down, and it's got a nice spot where, it's kind of have a little bit of backlighting with the big floater. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not that one. We're gonna do this. We need a spot to connect. And I wonder if I could actually get. Oh, pick the right thing. Oh yes, look at that. I've got right there. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. So we'll have 2 large rooms. So I have the supplies. I don't, but I'm not that far above one of the vents right there. Yeah. Yeah, so right there to there. So that gives me a good bit of separation. There's my spare moon pool. So no, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah. So this will work. It gives it a bit of separation. Basically, something goes wrong, sever, the connection, and boom, this basically would sink down and be isolated, just kind of lay down there. So I feel like this is a suitable configuration for this. It is such a long run to get anywhere in this base. There we go. All right, bulkhead. So it's facing the opposite direction of what I would like. Come down, and now we have research facility. I think I can remember this is the research facility part. So, yeah, lot of running in this place. Lot of running around because everything's so spread out. But now I have actually a research area, which I should have thought of that sooner. And while it's not much, I do have the beginnings of the utility room. I have my ampule power production plant and space for more ampules if I decide to do it there, or crab snakes, oculus, whatever. And I just need the, you know, again, waiting on FCS mods to get finished and have more functionality like the bioreactors. And the room I feel I accomplished the most with, the living quarters, the habitat area, which we got, you know, our basic little lounge area, again, toilet, showers, stuff like that, that hopefully we'll have between the decorations mod to FCS when those are updated. And we got our bunk bed areas, some posters, some decorative stuff out here, maybe some plant pots. And I may do that same style of room below this, start doing the, you know, basic crew quarters going down. But that's a bit more done, and a lot of quartz and stuff I had to go and grab because I burned through a lot of quartz today. So leave in the comment below what decoration mods you're using right now that are Nautilus based, because again, the decorations mod I was using, but it still relies on SML helper, and that causes problems with the newer mods that are actually up to date to work with Nautilus and not SML helper. So until it's updated, that's out of the question. Some of the other mods, you know, decoration wise, have nice stuff. They just don't have enough or as much as the decoration mod itself has. But I'd like to hear what everybody else is using. Maybe there's one I haven't seen yet and could give me at least a few things to make this look a little nicer.